looking back at all the disputes, controversies, and co-host departures from the history of Live. With Kelly and Ryan, Seacrest has confirmed he will leave Live with Kelly and Ryan after 5 years on the program, as was originally reported. The well-known TV presenter, who will be succeeded by Kelly Ripa's husband Mark Consuelos, was the 5th individual to hold a permanent hosting position since the program's debut as Live with Regis and Kathy in 1988. Watch the video below to hear what Ryan had to say about quitting the show. The 48-year-old decided to leave Live because he wanted to concentrate more on his other TV obligations, like presenting American Idol once more this season. The show's hosts have changed throughout the years for a number of reasons, with some parting ways amicably with Live and their co-hosts like Ryan did this year. The demands of fame, demanding schedules, and personality conflicts, however, have occasionally resulted in host disputes and contentious exits. Gifford, Kathy Lee Gifford, who co-hosted Live with Regis Philbin on the show's debut broadcast in 1988, was the first presenter to leave the program in 2000. Although the 8 times outstanding talk show host Emmy Award candidates must have had occasional conflicts while co-hosting the program, they were renowned for their sincere off-screen friendship, which they kept up until Regis' passing in 2020. Actually, Kelly Ripa, Kathy Lee's replacement, has been the subject of her biggest Live-related fights. Kathy stated on Good Day New York in 2020 that she would not be supporting her successor's new endeavor after it was revealed that Kelly had discussed some of her conflicts with Regis in her 2020 memoir Live Wire. "I won't be reading the book. I've never read it," she stated plainly. "I don't even know if it's out yet." She also said to the morning show, "I was extremely sorry to see the headlines." The Not Thin But Nor Fat podcast quoted Kelly as saying, "I thought publishing the book was going to open me up to all sorts of criticism, but people who read the book have been nothing but supportive." She added jokingly in her conclusion, "I just want to say thank you." Selling a book is incredibly difficult, pointing to how Kelly's memoir was the subject of increased public interest as a result of Kathy Lee's remarks. Uncertainty surrounding Kathy Lee's motives for departing her Live co-host contributed to speculations of a falling out with Regis at the time. Nonetheless, it was later made clear that she had left because of personal issues, in order to care for her father, Aaron Epstein, who had been identified as having the unusual Lewy body dementia. The actress and singer made the decision to step away from her position in the spotlight. 2002 saw his passing. From 2001 until 2011, Kelly and Regis co-hosted Live. Kelly joined the show's original host after he had already spent 12 years working with Kathy Lee Gifford. While there was no split between the two adored stars prior to Regis' departure in 2011, he and Kelly were both upfront about the reality that they did not always agree, due to some of Regis' pre-show routines, which included avoiding chatting to the celebrity before the cameras started rolling. Kelly and Regis occasionally got into arguments. The sitcom star detailed one of these customs to the New York Times in 2017. Regis had a mandate: absolutely no discussion off camera. He nearly treated it like a superstition. "Save it for the performance." I'd be like, "Good morning," and he'd say, "Save it for the air." However, when Regis passed away in July 2020, Kelly was full of praise for her past co-host. Despite their sometimes strained relationship, she confessed that she became teary-eyed while discussing Regis' passing with Ryan on Live. "You always know that some things are bound to happen as you age, and dying is one of those things." Regis, however, is one of those individuals who, I believe, we all thought would not. On Kelly, the TV presenter left his stamp. When discussing his legacy on 20/20, she stated that the most important lesson she took away from Dad was that you have to be yourself. You cannot be one person in front of the camera and another when the lights go out or the audience leaves. You must be authentic.